Bank Field. Tonight, it's the 512th and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 12 carries, 54 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Bridgewater to throw it. He's got his tight end fan. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Desmond King picks it. There he goes left side. The 30. 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending, because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. His opening drive there last time out looked good for a while. The offense was on the move, but then the pick 6.
They were clicking. He was looking good. And, you know, if this was a game played by real human beings, we could get an actual answer. These are virtual guys out there, so we don't know what's going to happen or what actually happened with the miscommunication on that one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game?
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Lawrence steps away to his left. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Bridgewater. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. They'll drop to throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Nothing is the score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 38, Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll get this out past the 20-yard line, so the decision to bring it out nets him a yard or 2. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run it now with Robinson. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
From the 44, Bridgewater over the middle, complete to Judy. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake. Bridgewater. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That's going to be caught by Judy. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Throwing is Bridgewater. This pass caught by Hamler and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Judy. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
I need to get my swag right there.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone.
Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. Open man. He completes it to Judy. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action now. Bridgewater. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Bridgewater on first down. He'll drop this down to Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So we've come upon, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And quickly, they get to the line. On first down, it's Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Toss play to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on fourth down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, the Broncos are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. It's the fullback. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. So, Charles, you know, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%.
A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
They'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side. Let him work his way across. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Flushed out right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Yeah, they're going to speed things up here.
From the 22, Lawrence being chased out left. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Denver's offense ready to go again.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on second down, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. It's complete to Williams. No gain on the screen there at second down. To throw is Bridgewater.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
When you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And some room to roam now. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a big play there for the Broncos. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And that's caught by Williams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Jags have just about sewn up this football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Broncos in their hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Now a dump off here complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Bridgewater to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. They've been gets twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And they work this out past the 25. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Jags, they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still 1 game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw his Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback.
And he lost the football, and the Jags grab it. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Lawrence on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Minshew's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. On 1st down, Robinson. And they'll get this down to the 10. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Minshew sets to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Robert Tunyon there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point tagged on by Lambo. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Now Carr. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Hunter Nicewander on to punt now on 4th down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the Raiders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Carr. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Raiders kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw into a double team, and it's intercepted. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Jaguars. Stephon Diggs, 60 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stops short of the 30. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
On 2nd and 9, Carr caught outright by Renfro. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Carr now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to 4. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On first down, Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got it over man, it's Michael Gallup. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run on first down. Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So it's on to halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Taken at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Now Lawrence on first down. Dancing to his left. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a give to Etienne. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 24. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Etienne once more. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They'll run on first down. Robinson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Robinson again on second down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Minshew. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 22, Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Von Miller. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for the Raiders. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jacobs. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Throwing his Carr on third down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Sheldon Richardson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
And this defense definitely in his head there on third down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Hey, seam 6.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Stephon Diggs, 76 yards. And the Jaguars are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And they open the lead up now to 25. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Carr now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Carr. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll run here with Robinson. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run again here with Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 27 yards. And the Jaguars continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive of 4 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. Now a throw here to his running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, he'll get this one to Patrick. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play there for Vegas. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller, 31 yards. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Prater for the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays.
And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
If they can finish this one out, they'll book a date in the AFC title game next Sunday. And it looks good so far as they try to run some clock here in this 4th quarter. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
From the 41, Lawrence steps away to his left. Left side caught by Diggs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now Lawrence.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Soma, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Carr to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st down, Carr.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Carr to throw again. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30. 10.
You don't like this.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. One final try now for Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Jaguars season will continue at least one more week as we say so long, everybody.